What is going on, guys? I'm J2005 Gunner here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Gundam Vidar from the second season of Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. I meant to say Gundam Vidar because that is the pronunciation. Because there has been a lot of controversy of the pronunciation of the word. But yeah, I looked it up. It is pronounced as Vidar. So yeah, that's how I'm going to pronounce it for the entire review. So yeah, this thing actually looks pretty cool. And yeah, it is another version of the Chimeras. But yeah, this is actually my favorite of them all. Because yeah, it is simple, it is sleek, it is slender, it doesn't have giant weapons that look cool, but yeah, doesn't fit in my shelf at all. But yeah, look at this. This is another Gundam that has pink eyes. I never really remember seeing any Gundams with pink eyes ever since the G Gundam franchise. And yeah, I also do not understand why can the same Gundam frame change their eye colors. I don't know why. Tell me in the comments below. But anyways, this guy with the black and blue color scheme actually looks pretty cool. I initially did not like it because yeah, probably the image quality is very bad, or the lighting, or it's just like a proto color. But it feels like it has more like a purple shade to it in the anime. But yeah, customizations are possible. So this guy looks pretty good until you consider the building background, because the stickers are cancerous to put on. So you have the pink eyes, the forehead gray piece, if you can see that, and the back of the head, the gray on the shoulders, the gray on the arms here, which wraps around on the handguard, and also problems, the ones on the sides, which are made to match the underside of the arm, but they don't. So yeah, for the best effect, paint it. And then you have the two stickers on the front skirts, the white stickers on the side skirts, and also on the binders, and also the red one on the third AHAP reactor, which is used to conceal its identity on radar. So yeah, that is all the details of the Gundam Vidar. I almost said Chimeras there. But anyways, let's get on to the articulation. So yeah, the head, classic double ball joint. So yeah, and then the arms can rotate, but take note of collisions between this against this, and also the arm against the side skirt, because if either of these fall off, it would be very annoying to fit back on. So it can rotate, the shoulder armor can come up, the shoulder armor actually has a panel that can move, and then the arms can come out 90 degrees and all the way up if you count the arm joints over here. And then it can rotate above the elbow, fall off, because that is the flaw of Gundam frame high grades. Bend at the elbow, at one joint, ball joint wrist, bar on torso, ball joint and waist, which can only swivel. These binders are kind of fall off. The front skirts, yeah, these handles are fake, so hollowness inside. And then side skirts can move up that far, back skirts do not move at all as usual. The legs can go forward and back separate from the waist. They can go forwards, backwards, outwards, rotation at the hip, a double jointed knee, which I do not know entirely how to fully execute it. And then the feet can go forwards and back, side to side, and then rotate a little bit, and then the toe can point up. And then the binders are just on regular ball joints. So yeah, articulation of this guy is actually pretty good, but you actually need to take note of things colliding with each other. So yeah, just be careful. So for accessories, you first off have the Hunter's Edge. So you flip out this blade to whatever angle you want, and then flip this blade down. So if you're displaying this guy's aerial, you can flip out both of them and make it look extremely crazy. But beware, if you flip the blades in and out a number of times, you would actually wear off the peg and the blades would be extremely loose. So either you reinforce it before you assemble the feet, or just do not move the blade too many times. And then I mentioned the fake pistol handles over here, or the handguns as they're officially called. Here they are. Now, nothing special, just one piece of plastic, and one thing I'm happy about is if you actually put it here, they actually match. And now you can see the reason why they cannot be stored. Yeah, I just really want to figure out a way to work around and actually make these like handguns can store these handguns. How about that? But anyways, you can slide them into the hand. It holds it very firmly, and yeah, you can basically replicate the pose where he shoots down all the missiles. So that is that. And then you have the rifle. A regular short to mid-range rifle, nothing special. It has a ping sticker for the scope, and I can actually go into the hand pretty well, firmly as well. And then you can store it. It has a bar peg on either side of the rifle, so you can peg it into either of these 3 holes on either side skirt. But then, because of the cylindrical like thing over here, I don't know much about guns, it actually restricts it from getting in any further, and whenever any collision happens, it will fall off without you even noticing. So be careful with the rifle if you store it. And then, before I show off this signature weapon, you actually have hands that are slanted to do more dynamic posing. So let me switch out the right hand for one. And then let's bring in the burst saber, which is the rapier. So you can slide them into the hand just like so and make it fence. So if you have the old high grade Gundam Rose, yeah, you can actually have a fencing duel. So, experiment results. Well, first off, you can store it on the side skirt by plugging into either one of these blades which are stationary through your own choice. But I actually did an experiment on this set of blades and actually made the center one usable. But then there are drawbacks. The other 2 are not affected because I did not cut the stabilization pegs. But if you want to make all of them usable, it is not impossible because I tried it with this and it does not like slant to other positions when they are stored. So it is possible, but then you need to be careful of how you hold the Gundam Vidar, because there you go. One tip of the side skirt and then your blades will go flying. So if you are dead certain and you made all 6 blades usable, and if you tip the Gundam Vidar, all the 6 blades will fall out and probably get lost. So I would not recommend doing that, but yeah, if you feel like doing it, it is possible. So that's my experiment results, and that is officially all the accessories for the Gundam Vidar. So, for comparisons, of course we have to bring in its predecessor, the Gundam Chimeras Trooper. And actually looking at this, the chest reminds me of this guy, even though the design is completely different. But because of the chest design, I called it is another Chimeras. By the way, tell me in the comments below which one of the 3 variants of the Gundam Chimeras do you like more? The original, the Vidar, or the Trooper? So let's compare it to its companion, I guess. the Julieta Juris Reginase, which kind of looks stupid in this pose right now. And then finally, the Gundam Barbatos Lupus, because why not? It is a Gundam frame, for God's sakes. So that is the review of the Gundam Vidar. So I actually really like this kit, but yeah, it is expected that you do not have like the sliding mechanism for the side skirt. But because of its sleek looks and its comparison to the other two Chimeras variants, really made me fall in love with this kit, and it really did a great job of like showing off all the accessories on the first episode that is out. And you can actually have like ground posing or aerial posing like possibilities. And yeah, simply because I just like the accessories. The simplicity of the accessories makes it really cool. But the gripe I have is the binders, because the binders have like this kind of a circle inside, if you even can't see it. Well, basically something inside makes the hole shallower, so the peg does not go in all the way, and whenever anything collides with it slightly, just with the slightest touch, the binders fall off. So probably someone with some great knifing skills trim away the thing that is inside the binder hole and peg it on to like make it very, very firm. That's the only gripe I have, but overall, I really love this kit. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and also subscribe for more gaming videos, model reviews, and all that kind of stuff. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think of the Gundam Vidar? What do you think of its color scheme, its accessories, and basically, yeah, again, which one of the Chimera variants do you like more? And also, don't forget to subscribe to Ultra Prime, Ace of Videos in pure essentials if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.